So let us begin, as we always do, by focusing upon our breath. Simply to breathe as we focus upon the breath. That part of us which we call the observer is automatically there as we focus our attention, as we breathe. We find our breath begins to slow, tensions begin to relax as our shoulders drop, as the tension moves out of our arms and our hands. And perhaps you may already be tingling with the flow of divine light moving through your body. As you breathe, so your breath takes you inwards. You begin to become aware of your central column, moving upwards through your crown and above, and downwards through your base chakra and below. And we begin to open to a much wider flow above the head, below the feet, as we begin to feel, to experience that coming together above and below. The light of Source bringing through our crown divine light, divine love. And the energy rising from below, from the very core of Gaia, the divine, as you connect to the consciousness in Gaia's core, you feel how she rises upwards, moves through you, through your body, through your aura. And as the golden light descends from above, from your higher self, your soul star, as you receive the light of your soul, as it moves into your high heart, as Gaia reaches your heart, you begin to experience a blending. As consciousness begins to unify, the unity of masculine and feminine. And this happens through love, for it is the high heart that opens in its softness, its gentleness, to receive these two frequencies. And as you breathe into your heart space, as you let go of tensions, releasing all that lies trapped in the body, as your whole body becomes soft and starts to feel more free, You feel the love within the heart beginning to radiate from you as it flows through your high heart, flowing around our circle, being received by each one. And the amplification of energy within our circle begins to expand in each one through this connection to each other. Your higher mind, just above the top of your head, sends its energy around the circle. Not only do we feel connected to Gaia and the higher realms, but also connected within heart and mind. We simply allow the energies to flow. Nothing to do, nothing to get, nowhere to go. We rest in peace, for there is always a place within that is always in peace. No matter what the turmoil may appear to be in one's human self or outer world. And so we become the conveyors of light for humanity, for Gaia and all life. We simply breathe and we learn to surrender to this divine flow, this divine connection within each of us. And as the energy expands and flows more easily, you become aware of the Arcturian presence with us, of their blue light that surrounds each one, of the blue light surrounding our circle, all those that participate in this meditation. And we simply allow ourselves to receive all that is being given by grace. The Arcturians send down their vortices of light, showers of light, as they begin to cleanse and clear our aura. Nothing to do, simply to allow as we each receive. We begin to feel how our frequency is rising as they send upwards from below a shimmering energy, gently raising the frequency in our aura. And we just let go and receive. No blocks, no interference, all flows without effort. Letting go of effort simply allows one to receive from that inner place of peace. Your focus has moved from your head space to your heart space, and thoughts no longer bother you. For you begin to feel, to sense, to know that what lies within you are so much more than a physical being, a human personality living upon earth in the third dimensional realm. No need to think about it. You simply know it from within your heart space. I am a divine being of light. From your soul above your head, the light of your soul is expanding through your aura, down through your spine, expanding within your hearts. You may see or sense or visualize this golden light as it moves through your body, moving through your veins, purifying, moving into all your muscles and skeleton. Tensions continue to fall away. The light moves into each organ. Every cell of your body receiving Christed light. This Christed light comes in many forms, including the ray of Lord Merlin, bringing transformation, transmutation into every cell within your body. Every cell changing as the frequency in your cells rise, as the vortices of Arcturian light enter into every cell. Memories, old memories, pain, suffering, trauma, all needs to be released and cleared, and it simply happens without stress. We just allow the process, which may be lengthy or maybe less lengthy. Perhaps you feel tingling in your hands. Are you still able to breathe softly, deeply, to relax the tensions in the body? For so much is taking place for all at this time. And yet, we are able to hold this light. It does not mean, of course, that the lower self will not experience what we term the darkness or the shadow, because of course it will. But we fill ourselves with light, the light of spirit, the light of source. And we feel how expansive this light is. And as we continue to breathe, any fear that may arise, allow it to be. For there are two levels here, which we may term the dark and the light. It is so important to allow the emotions to flow, and yet within be filled with higher light. And the light embraces the darkness, and it is the light within that transforms the darkness back into light. We simply allow it to take place as we surrender in greater depth to the light within, the light pouring through us, becoming one with us as we go through the process of integrating darkness and light. It is through acceptance of the dark that it can be transformed back into light. For there is no judgment here. We accept gracefully all that arises within, and allow fear, if there, to flow. For it is fear of this life, past lives and ancient lives. And this weekend is purging, giving us the opportunity for lower emotions to rise. And as we rest in the light, so the negativity is able to flow out through us into the ethers, to be transformed by Gaia, by the Arcturians. and all those wonderful higher beings that are present with us. So let us spend a few moments now in simple allowance as we feel this flow within and surrender to it. The flow of self and the flow of the lower self, both moving through effortlessly. If you are experiencing any fear-based emotions or anything of a negative emotion, allow it to flow freely. Be open and be in the presence of your divine self. The brilliant light flowing through us all. So feel your feet on the ground, the connection you have through you from above and below. Hold this light. Be present. I am a divine being of light.